I'm back. Wait a second. This isn't WrestlePool. And who are you people and where is my horse? What is happening? Hey, guys. This is Chris from the @WrestlePool YouTube channel here on the House of Champions live with some of their students to talk about this week's Elimination Chamber that is happening at the ungodly hour of 5 a.m. East Coast time. Raise your hand real quick for who's waking up for this.
Sadly.
Okay,
Sadly.
Now raise your hand real quick for who's just staying awake for this.
Oh,
that makes more sense with this group. So I am excited to be here chatting with you guys today. We're going to talk all things Elimination Chamber, go through some of your predictions, see what you guys are thinking about it. But just to introduce who I am here with today, starting all the way from my right, Mr. Casey Vi, the Rocker. What's going on, Casey? How you feeling today?
Rockstar, body guy, big guy. If I felt any better, Chris, it'd be
And on that note, we're going to move right down the line to Miss Madison Blake. Madison, are you excited to be here to talk about Chamber today?
Yeah. We're talking about wrestling.
We're talking about wrestling, and that's what Madison loves to do. Sitting here to my left is going to be Leo from @DistractedByWrestling. Leo, love the jacket. I'm almost blinded by it here in the lights. Are you excited to wake up at 5 a.m. to watch this absolutely incredible show from Australia?
Wake up? No. Staying awake? Yes.
That sounds about right. To his immediate left is Mr. BBP, Big Boy Patty. Patty, you just went through a HOC Does Hot Ones. How are you feeling talking about waking up at 5 a.m. this coming Saturday about Chamber now that your mouth is all a little tingly maybe?
Oh, man, all right, man. You know, it's Big Boy Patty, young bull, professional wrestling, if you will. Usually more excitement, you know. I'm trying to get my bearings back. You know, I'm trying to climb that mountain again.
And listen, that HOC Does Hot Ones with Patty is going to be coming out soon. So if you're wanting to see Patty take on some incredibly hot wings, just wait, because it was awesome to watch here live.
It was hot.
And finally, joining us here today, the youngest member of the panel at only 12 years old.
Okay.
No?
This is false information.
You're bumping him up
on
a
the
little,
video.
Chris.
He's 13.
I'm 15. I am 15. I'm not 13 or 12.
Mr. Danny Spike. Danny, what are you most looking forward to from the Elimination Chamber on Saturday?
Honestly, this Saturday, I'm looking most forward to the men's Elimination Chamber match. I mean, I've always wondered. I mean, we all knew that Cody was going to choose Roman, let's be honest. But who's going to fight Seth? Who's going to be the one to win? That's the question that's been on my mind.
Amazing. So let's jump right into some questions that I have before we get to the matches. I want to ask you guys, and I'm going to start with Patty. Patty, let me ask you this. What is the significance in your mind of, I believe, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is definitely the first WWE PLE in Australia. What do you think is the significance of that for the WWE right now?
Ooh, man, you know, getting the wrestling business, you know, more places in the world and across the world for more fans is like beneficial for everybody at this table, everybody who's in the world of professional wrestling, not even just WWE. So, you know, whenever you see like the highest company in the world, you know, getting to new levels, it gets us excited, gets me excited. You know, Patty Boy's hair standing up. You know, but honestly, man, it's awesome. I'm excited to see them in Australia with them little kangaroo thingies, you know.
Little kangaroo, yeah, those things will go around literally boxing people. And Patty's over here. Patty'd probably wrestle one if he could. But Madison, in your opinion, do you think that this is a big step forward for the WWE, for professional wrestling, in having this PLE happen in Australia?
100%, for sure. The more that WWE expands, the more fans they're gonna get, and the more like family we're gonna get out of it as well.
Amazing. Leo, real quick, as somebody who is not a wrestler here on the panel, but somebody who documents professional wrestling, is a professional wrestling fan, what do you think being a fan, watching these stars who are going to Australia, like Rhea Ripley, like Grayson Waller, who are from Australia, what do you think they're feeling right now?
First off, let me correct you. This is not the first PLE in Australia.
Okay.
It was actually Super Showdown a number of years ago. Anyway.
See, I could be wrong.
I think it means for them, it's a great homecoming for some of them, especially someone like Indy Hartwell, you know, who may have not been able to wrestle in front of her hometown or her countrymen, if you will. So it's a good feeling. I'm sure they're feeling. Being able to go back in front of their people that they're, either were raised around or that they know growing up. Definitely could only imagine that feeling.
Awesome.
Talk to him.
Let's jump before I kind of pick your brains a little bit more on some of these things. Let's jump to the first match that I want to talk about, and that is going to be the homecoming, in my opinion. Rhea Ripley going into Perth versus Nia Jax.
Also a homecoming for Nia, by the way. Let's
Also
put it out there.
A homecoming for
She's
Nia.
Australian as well.
Okay, well, that passed me up. But
I didn't know that.
passing
I did not know
Casey, Casey, talk to me about this match for Rhea. Is this listen? In our opinion, at WrestlePool, Rhea right now is just on an incredibly dominant streak. But do you think that this is her biggest coming out party of this, like with this title run, and this is going to be her cementing herself as not just the first, but possibly the best women's world champion? Or do you think that this might be Nia's night? Don't give me your prediction yet, but just give me your thoughts on that.
Well, my thoughts are it's a lot of pressure, right? Australia girl going back home. Nia has been, ever since she came back, she's been literally unstoppable. Her first night back, she's crushing rib cages. She broke Becky's nose. She is legit the top threat to Rhea, and I can't imagine the nerves Rhea with all her family and friends. Big stage for her, and Nia, nothing to lose, honestly, and everything to gain. So it's gonna be a fun one to watch.
Danny, speaking about that, right? Like Nia's got nothing to lose here. Do you think Mommy versus the Man at WrestleMania has been such a big story that everybody has almost said that is Becky's match? It's almost like they're giving her the pass in the Elimination Chamber. That's Becky's match. But because of that, people are also giving Rhea the pass on her match with Nia. Do you think that people are underestimating Nia in this match and what she's going to be, the opportunity that Nia has to ruin Mommy versus the Man for us?
Full honesty, I do think a lot of people are underestimating Nia because it is Rhea's hometown and Rhea is a very strong competitor. But at the same time, we're talking about Nia Jax. I mean, the same woman that broke Becky's face, the same woman that Nia's had a long history in WWE, and a lot of people are just overlooking that right now.
So spitballing with that idea, with what you guys are saying, and just throwing this out there, I don't know but give me your thoughts real quick on, could we see a triple threat? Like, could we not see this be the end of Nia versus Rhea in this run up to WrestleMania? But could Nia possibly spoil WrestleMania for Mommy versus the Man and make that a triple threat? BBP, you're shaking your head no. Like, you don't think that's happening?
I don't want that to happen, Chris.
Okay.
Let me tell you why, Chris.
Okay.
All right. Now, personally, if I was Rhea, I wouldn't be taking all this disrespect. Nia has been whooping Rhea.
Her name is Nia.
Thank you, buddy. She has been whooping Rhea since she got back. It's been bad. I've been turning on the TV and Mommy's always on top. I'm getting a little sad, I'm telling you that Rhea has a lot to prove here, and I think that she needs to win this singles match and take her way to WrestleMania main event against the Man. That's what I think needs to happen.
Leo, do you have any thoughts on that? Do you think that there might be some spoiling and we might have the possibility to see a triple threat between Becky, Rhea, and Nia at WrestleMania?
I don't think it's going to be a triple threat. I think it's going to be one-on-one. I think
Talk to him.
Nia is going to be walking into WrestleMania as champion.
Ooh.
And destroying the Man as she should.
Okay.
Hold
Well,
on
that's
now, Cowboy.
all right.
Okay.
Well, let's remember. Let's save our predictions for the end here. But
I'm sorry. It's not a prediction either. It's a spoiler.
Madison, I want to ask you, as an aspiring somebody who's been working shows, all that, and someone trying to build your name in this world, how would you feel if you were in this match versus Rhea? Let's replace Nia Jax with Madison Blake. How are you feeling going into this?
Scared.
Valid answer.
Yeah, Rhea is she's dominating. She's just incredible. Like, if I were to step toe to toe with Rhea Ripley, I'd be scared for sure, but I'd try everything in my power
Talk to him.
to walk out champion.
That's awesome.
I love mommy though.
We love mom. I love mommy. We here at WrestlePool, we're very mommy versus the man is kind of the storyline that we're thinking is really the play where this is going. We and I've heard from TikTok and the dirt sheets, Rhea has 2 big money matches right now. And it's mommy versus the man, her versus Becky Lynch. And then it's the one that me and my partner Mike are really waiting for, which is Rhea versus Bianca Belair. That is the one that we are waiting for that to happen, because we just know that story, those matches that are part of that story are going to be absolutely incredible. But let's turn our attention to really the only other titles being defended that night, and that is the tag titles. So Danny, start me off here, and I want to ask you, are you excited that the only other titles being defended on this Elimination Chamber? Because let's face it, we're not getting an IC title match. We're not getting US title. We're not seeing Seth because of what's coming with the men's Elimination Chamber. We're definitely not seeing Roman. Are you excited that we're seeing the tag titles being placed on in really what is an incredible showcase?
I mean, yeah, I'm excited that, the tag titles have a spot on the card, honestly. If I'm being truthful, I was hoping that, Gunther would defend his title, because I am a Gunther fan. I will be honest. He is the ring general. But, I do think that this pay-per-view is going to be really special. And I am happy for the tag team titles, because they've been getting shine, but yeah, I started stumbling. I'm sorry there, y'all. They've been getting shine, but, I think this spot is going to help them elevate the tag division even more.
Casey, as one half of tag team content,
Yeah.
are you excited to see tag team now? So we love tag team wrestling at WrestlePool.
Oh yeah.
I want more tag team wrestling at WrestlePool. It is 100% a lost art. We were excited that the tag team titles got a main event last year at WrestleMania. So, again, as one half of tag team content, are you excited to see these displayed, like the tag team art form be placed in such a big spotlight?
Yeah, and I hope that it opens the show up, because a good tag match can honestly blow the doors off any singles match, and every one in that match is a superb athlete and could definitely seal the show for sure.
Awesome. Actually, let's run through real quick. I want to know so Casey, you're hoping the tag team titles, is that your prediction for the match that starts the show?
I think that starts the show.
Okay. Madison, what do you think is the match that starts the show?
I think it's going to be the women's Elimination Chamber match.
Women's Elimination Chamber match. Leo, where do you think?
I got to agree with Madison Blake over here, because the women are going to show the men how it's done. They're going to start the show and kick it off right.
BBP, what do you think is going to be the first match, Elimination Chamber?
Everybody's saying I just feel like I gotta go different. I think I will say I think Rhea and Nia might start the show.
That's a good one.
All right, Danny, what do you think? What is your prediction for the first match?
Honestly, I gotta kind of side with BBP here. I mean, Rhea being the first entrance in her hometown, I think that pop would be so crazy. And
I couldn't agree more with you. I think Rhea being the first person to walk out to that crowd, it's fitting. It's the right move. And I'm with you. That crowd would absolutely light on fire. Her coming out and getting, and then Nia following her. So Danny, I think I'm with you on that one. I think I might have gone men's Elimination Chamber only because the women did start the Rumble this year, but and the Elimination Chamber are longer matches, so you want to give them the time. That's why. But I would love to see Rhea walk out as the first person onto that stage. It'd be awesome. So. We're gonna move on to the men's Elimination Chamber here, and there are five. Here are the 5 participants. We have Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, Logan Paul. 6 participants. Sorry, and so of those 6 men, who needs this the most? Madison.
I think LA Knight needs it.
You think LA Knight needs this match the most?
I think they need to capitalize on him. Everybody loves LA Knight.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. So WWE needs to capitalize on him, or it's going to go down.
Interesting. Casey, who do you think really needs this match the most?
I mean, Drew, he's talking a big game on Raw. Every week he's complaining, not getting a spot. Is put up or shut up time for Drew.
I couldn't agree with you more. In my opinion, we're starting to see a little bit more of that Scottish psychopath creep back into Drew
100%.
McIntyre. Leo, are you excited to see that Scottish psychopath persona come back for Drew? Are you, or are you kind of, what are your thoughts on that right now?
Actually, yeah, I am. I think the Scottish psychopath is a menace, and I am all here for it.
Awesome.
And I also think he deserves his WrestleMania match that he never got.
Interesting, right? And Drew, let's all give Drew his credit, right? Drew carried through the pandemic, carrying that title, really carried those empty shows on his back. And 100%, I wouldn't agree with, if it was Drew, I would agree with you. He gets that opportunity, and he definitely deserves it. But Patty, your thoughts? Who do you think needs this the most?
You know, I think everybody's saying the same thing, but I have to agree. I want Drew to win this, and he has his eviler ways about him, but he's won me over. Drew needs his moment in front of a live crowd, and I think this year at WrestleMania will be so awesome after this year to cap it off, especially if he does win the title and we have a returning Punk in a few months.
Right.
You know, we're gonna start cooking up here, if you know what BBP's saying.
Amazing. And Danny, last here to just weigh in, your thoughts. Who of these 6 participants, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, Logan Paul, who do you think needs this the most?
Well, for one, I'm going to start off. Logan Paul is not winning the match. I'm just saying that
What's
right
with
now.
the Logan Paul haters?
I don't hate Logan Paul, but you're not winning, buddy. I'm sorry. But I'm about to throw a big curveball right now, because if I'm being honest, I want to see Bobby Lashley win. I mean,
wow.
When Bobby had the WWE Championship, that was like, I know I'm younger, so a lot of y'all probably gonna get mad at me and all that, but I really liked the reign. I thought it was a really good reign. And now with the Street Profits by his side, Bobby with the World Heavyweight title, Street Profits with tag team titles, I think that's a really good faction right there. So
I don't think you're wrong in that. My opinion, I'm a big Logan Paul fan. I believe that Logan Paul is built for the professional wrestling business. I just think he needs time and matches under his belt. And I think it's interesting, right? I think that Logan Paul is somebody who we're kind of seeing the evolution of. And I think of it like Dave Grohl talks about in the Back and Forth documentary about the Foo Fighters. He's like, when he left Nirvana and he started the Foo Fighters went through all of these problems and all of these kind of public displays of glitches in their system. And I think that there are things that we're seeing with Logan Paul in public that if he came through the WWE in a different way, we wouldn't see. But so stop the Logan Paul hate. Logan Paul should walk out of WrestleMania double champ. I am putting that
okay.
here.
What?
It's double champ.
I don't hate Logan.
Cowboy.
It's okay to have an opinion.
We love
even if it's wrong.
Listen, I don't care if Casey Vaya is with me.
In a dream world, if we're talking a dream world, it should be KO, baby. Kevin Owens should be going to WrestleMania. In a dream world.
Kevin Owens went to WrestleMania last year. He got
a singles competitor.
Listen,
KO cooks up in singles matches.
I agree.
That's fact.
I couldn't agree more with you. I love KO. I'm a big KO, but I just think that
Randy Orton is a multiple-time world champion. He also deserves this match as well. Really, it could be anyone's game. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Randy Orton deserves it. Drew deserves it. Bobby deserves it. LA Knight deserves it. Kevin deserves it. I don't know about Logan Paul, but that's your side.
Logan deserves it.
Oh,
He's a champion.
All right.
defend.
So now we get to the point in the show where it's time to put your money where your mouth is, and we're going to go through these matches, and I want your predictions. We're going to start down here on my right hand side, and we're going to start with the tag match.
You're going to gloss over talking about the women's chamber match, though?
Yeah, we're going to do that because why not? We talked about Rhea and all those things. Because who cares about who's in control of the show, Leo? Me or you?
Talk to him.
Talk to him. Thank you, BBP. Listen, you know what, Leo? Since you brought it up, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the women's chamber just for you, okay? Women's Elimination Chamber. We have Becky, Bianca, Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, Raquel. The winner of this goes on to face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. We talked about it a little bit earlier. In my opinion, This is Becky Lynch's match to lose. I want Mommy versus the Man this year at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I think that's what Mike, my partner, would agree. We want Mommy versus the Man.
Yeah.
That is the hottest
You know what I
story to
want?
tell. I'm going to come to you in a second,
Come to
Madison.
him.
So, Madison, what do you want to happen in this chamber and to see happen at WrestleMania?
Liv Morgan.
Wow. Okay.
What a bad
There's
choice.
just there's so much story with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan where they need to really finish their story,
Talk to 'em.
honestly.
They were tag
And
champs,
Liv,
right?
yeah,
That's right. Rhea carried that team though.
no.
Okay. All right.
Liv Morgan.
All right. All
Liv
right.
Morgan
You got it.
should win and will win and
on.
face Rhea Ripley, and that'll finish their story. And yeah,
Okay. I think you have a strong opinion opposed to this. Go ahead.
I'm just not a Liv fan. Don't see the talent that she brings to the ring.
which is insane
Security
because
removed this man.
that is a crazy
Gosh.
statement.
He doesn't even wrestle.
I'm actually going to say, I would love to see Naomi and Rhea go one-on-one. Or Nia possibly, because, like I said, Nia deserves that belt too. But I think Naomi would be the dark horse in that match.
That's a good pick.
Tiffany, phenomenal athlete. Newcomer, though, to the main roster. Did amazing work down in NXT, which I did have the pleasure of, seeing firsthand. And, love her. She's set for the moon because she's going to be among the stars. However, just don't know if it's her time yet. Still got to grease up, or polish that up just a little bit. But, also could be Bianca.
Yeah.
Bianca, like you said, that's a big match. People are looking forward to.
Yep.
Mommy versus the Man, we can wait for that.
So, well, hold on, wait a second, because actually, let me put it, and BBP, I'll let you react to it, to what I'm about to say. I don't think we can wait for Mommy versus the Man.
No.
I love Becky. Please, this is not, I love Becky.
Talk to him,
But
Chris.
let's look at the truth here. Becky's on the back half of her career. 100%. I love Becky. I hope let Becky wrestle forever, but let's be honest, Becky's on the back half of her career. And I do think people like Tiffany Stratton are the future. But that's why I'm like, we can wait for Bianca. We can wait for Tiffany, but we kind of need to get Becky
Yes.
now. Patty, you seem to agree with me in that.
Yes, especially in also because of where Rhea's at as well with the Judgment Day. She has this title. I don't want this match to happen after she drops it. Like I feel like right now the stakes are even a little bit higher. You could put that Becky can get that belt at any time and nobody's gonna question it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think that's a great match right now and match quality as well. I mean, Rhea just had that match with Charlotte, and who has better singles matches in my opinion than Becky? Becky has some of the best single matches on the roster.
Big time bets.
Oh,
Big
big
time
time
Thanks
Bex
for
guy.
that.
Oh my, come
Big
on
time
now.
Bex.
Come on.
So, with that said, did we sufficiently cover the women's chamber for you?
I didn't get
Doesn't
that.
matter. Did we sufficiently cover the women's chamber? We're going to move on to
I
our
like this
predictions.
attitude.
We're
Get
going
'em,
to go
Chris.
ahead and start down
Jabroni.
here on my right with Casey Vi. We're going to start with the tag match, the No Catch Republic versus Finn Balor, Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest, and from the Judgment Day, Casey, who you got?
If you come to hit Finn, you best not miss Judgment Day.
Wow,
They're
okay.
winning. Easy.
Okay. Madison, who are you taking in this match?
I would have to agree, Judgment Day all the way.
Judgment Day all the way. Leo?
As much as I would love to see the new No Catch Republic win, gotta go Judgment Day.
BBP?
It'd be the biggest upset in sports history.
Stop
Judgment
it.
Day is winning.
What?
If they lost, it'd be the biggest upset ever.
If they lost, it'd be the
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
That's
Travis
right.
translation.
Danny, who you taking?
Well, I guess this whole table got to agree because, to be honest, I only see the Judgment Day coming out with the title.
All right.
Listen, this
All
whole
right.
table does not agree because Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, my big strong boy,
He's trying to be different.
they are going to. No, I am not trying to be different. Here's my opinion. It is time to take those titles off of the Judgment Day. I believe that they do not go into WrestleMania as the tag champs because I think Damian has bigger fish to fry with that Money in the Bank title
What is
and
your
Money in the Bank briefcase. So I don't. This whole table does not agree. Patty, you got your opinion in. Sit there and just listen.
I don't
All
get
right,
your- I don't get your point, Chris.
going next. We're gonna go to. I'm gonna save Rhea and Nia for last, actually, because I think that's the biggest match of the night. But we're gonna go to the women's chamber, and I'm gonna start down here with Danny. Danny, who's your pick for the women's chamber match?
Charlotte Flair. No,
Danny, I was
Yo,
about
chill.
to just went through it.
I'm just joking. For the women's, honestly, I got to go with Becky Lynch. I mean, Rhea's at the top of her career. Becky's at the top of her career. Like, this match, it's right there. It has to happen. Like, there's no other way.
BBP?
Becky all day.
BBP's going Becky. Leo?
Raquel Gonzalez.
Raquel Gonzalez. Good pick. I love Raquel. Madison?
Mirasa.
It's Rodriguez.
No.
Okay, Madison?
The beef is real.
I think it's gonna be AJ Lee.
Talk to him.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. Liv Morgan, of course.
Liv Morgan. Casey?
Watch me. Liv Morgan.
That's what I'm saying.
Awesome.
Smooth with it.
Moving on to the men's chamber. We don't need my pick. We know my pick. I'm going Becky. Oh, right. I just went on this diatribe.
went on
about how
this whole
Keep
Mommy
up, Leo. Keep up.
Keep up. All right. Men's chamber, starting with you, Casey. Who is taking home? Who is going to WrestleMania to face Seth Rollins?
Can I cop out and say who I want to win and who will win?
Sure.
That's
I'll
fine.
take
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want LA Knight.
Yeah.
To win.
No.
Sorry, it's
But
supposed to happen.
Drew's gonna take it.
Oh, okay. Madison?
He's over here answering it for me. Definitely want LA Knight to win, but Drew McIntyre, I think, will win.
Leo?
I want Drew McIntyre to win, and Drew McIntyre will win.
Oh, come on now.
BBP?
I want Kevin Owens to win, but Drew McIntyre's gonna win.
And Danny?
I'm still sticking with it. I want Bobby Lashley to win, but same time, Drew McIntyre. Like, it's gonna be Drew.
Okay. My opinion, the biggest match of the night, especially because of what it means for Rhea, and maybe solely based on that. Rhea versus Nia Jax. Danny, I'm giving you the first pick. Who do you think is walking out of there and going to face the winner of the Women's Elimination Chamber at WrestleMania as the Women's World Champion?
At the end of the night, the women's world champion will be the hometown queen herself,
Nia
Rhea
Jax.
Bloody Ripley.
Talk
Rhea
to
Bloody
him.
Ripley.
Talk to him.
BBP?
Mommy's always on top, brother.
Until the
No, that's
man
right.
teaches her what it's like to be a bottom.
Talk to him.
Leo?
Hey, yo!
That's what the man said. So
That's a
Leo?
WWE quote.
That is close.
That is.
Keep
I am
PG.
pulling for Nia Jax, the unstoppable force. Realistically, Rhea's probably going to win, unfortunately.
Madison?
Mommy all the way.
Thoughts on?
She is just so amazing.
Casey?
I mean, if you got to keep Dirty Dom by your side, you got to win this match. Mommy all the way.
Dirty Dom, future of professional wrestling. You heard it right here.
Dominic.
1000%.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the House of Champions student picks for this Elimination Chamber. Listen, I have to plug myself and Mike will be live on the WrestlePool channel. You can find the link down in the description on this video. We will be live starting at the horrible hour of 4:45 a.m. We will be live streaming the entire chamber, our reactions in real time.
Whoa.
Please join us there.
What?
Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate
Thank you
everything.
for having me.
You guys, I don't know what Nick says except for the last part where he says, go mad.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
That's your real name.